Central nervous system is composed of brain and spinal cord. Different types of conditions like hypoglycemia, hemorrhage, infection, fear, pain, etc. can stimulate the central nervous system. Upon stimulation, this central nervous system generally activates hypothalamus. This hypothalamus is known as the thermostat of the body. This stimulated hypothalamus generally releases a hormone called as CRH. This CRH stands for corticotropin, releasing hormone. This CRH is produced in the nanogram concentration. This CRH generally stimulates anterior pituitary. This stimulated anterior pituitary then releases a hormone called as ACTH. ACTH stands for adenocorticotropic hormone. Adenocorticotropic hormone. Now, this ACTH is produced in microgram concentration. This ACTH then stimulates another gland called as adrenal gland. This stimulated adrenal gland then releases a hormone called as cortisol. This cortisol hormone is produced from the adrenal cortex of adrenal gland. Cortisol is produced in milligram concentration. This cortisol generally produces effects on muscle, liver, and adipose tissue. Whenever required concentration of cortisol is produced in the body, generally the concentration of cortisol blocks the anterior pituitary. Whenever the concentration of cortisol inside the body is reached to required amount, the concentration of cortisol generally blocks the hypothalamus. In this cascade, the concentration of hormones like CRH, ACTH, and cortisol generally increases. The increasing concentration of these hormones are like nanogram, then microgram, then milligram. So we can say that in this cascade, generally the hormone signaling is amplifying. Here we can see that the cortisol generally blocks its own production by blocking the anterior pituitary and hypothalamus because the concentration of cortisol has reached to the required level. This is called as feedback inhibition. Please like, subscribe and share.